Hello, I decided to make this video because I want to share something with you. I just got back from a beautiful walk outdoors. Something told me you need to walk in nature, and so I did. We have the privilege here to actually experience fall, and to me it's one of my favorite seasons all year. There's something about walking into fallen leaves, listening to the textures and sound, and watching the beautiful landscape of colors all around. And as I was walking and meditating, I guess you can say, with clarity, I almost had I guess you can say, a conversation with my higher self. And in that moment, it was clear to me that the universe makes no mistake. And it's no coincidence that right now we are experiencing a change of season, which is fall, moving into winter, which is predominantly when we're supposed to be experiencing more of a shift. It is said on December 21st, 2012, yet I think it's progressive. I think it's a process, it's not just a date. But I find it appropriate that the universe decided to choose this time. And it was a great moment of clarity for myself because it kind of took away some weight off my shoulders. It's something that I say most people are experiencing right now, and you can find it online, on YouTube. Lots of different types of energies are coming in, loving energies. And these energies are also allowing us to shed many layers of ourselves. And so lots of emotions are coming up, feelings, memories, sometimes being reactive or just even physical symptoms for that matter. And though it's normal, I think that sometimes it's hard to have patience with ourselves and we tend to judge the experience. One thing that helped me was not to suppress what I was experiencing on any moment of the day, nor did I want to also follow it, but just to notice it. And I found that just noticing it kind of allowed it to be let go of. And so right now, during fall, is a time where we are shedding our skin, where we are allowing ourselves, consciously or unconsciously, for parts of our consciousness to die away. And since we are energy, everything is energy. Energy cannot be it cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed. And so right now, we are being transformed. And if consciously, we are transforming ourselves into the being that we have always been. And this was my second revelation during my walk, was my spiritual path has been a combination of reading so many different types of books, CDs, documentaries, listening and learning different types of modalities, as well as yoga, meditation, chanting, and Reiki. And through the discourse in my mind, it dawned on me that I think a lot of these were also used as a means to an end of wanting to find a destination, instead of it being part of the journey. And what I mean by that is, most of us come from a dysfunctional upbringing. Most of us have had traumatizing experience. And so a lot of people would relate to the fact that sometimes we don't feel like we're enough, and that we need to have the acceptance of others. And moreover, we think that we are not complete. And especially, I find it to be difficult in this times because there's so much information out there, and especially on spiritual growth. And so if you start to judge yourselves and have expectations of what you're supposed to be, you miss the steps in between. And I think a lot of times I've done that, and I do that. And as I was walking, I felt a sense of completeness. that I didn't need to look out there to feel complete, that I didn't need to chase after or to try to find out what is my exact purpose and why I'm here right now, because that itself is also a means to an end. And that what I deeply experienced was a sense of knowing and peace, that I am here, I am having this experience each and every moment, and it is always complete, because Spirit is complete, Spirit is perfect, and that's what we are in this body. But what is, I guess one would say, imperfect is what we're shedding, are the many, many layers that are preventing us to see that we are already perfect. We have so many beliefs about ourselves in life, and a lot of them are unconscious. But sometimes it's quite difficult to believe in this experience, to believe that we are spirit having a human experience. And knowing that, then you come to see that you're here to not only experience, but also to create your reality, and to create beauty, to discover, to love. And so if at any point you find yourself judging or having expectations about how you're supposed to be, I find a great metaphor is the caterpillar, and it's been used by many. And the idea of metamorphosis, changing into a butterfly. And at this time, for a long period of time, we were that caterpillar, so small. And it had to climb a tree to be able to prepare for its journey. And if it looked up the tree and saw how big it is, it might have quit, but it didn't, no matter how large the tree was, no matter how far away the plant was. And so it climbed step by step, knowing that there's something waiting for them. And when they got to the point of rest, which is where we are right now, where we are allowing ourselves, and I think this is what a lot of Christian beliefs about dying to oneself. When Jesus died on the cross, he not only died for his sins, he's asking us to die to ourselves, which is not us. It's only the ego, to die to the false self. And so right now, those cells are dying away to be reborn, to create a new body, a new life, so that we can fly. And knowing that we're all going through this, each and every one of us, and we're all going to get there, so it's not a race. This allows us to also look at one another without judgments, and with love to also help one another, to send out the intention in the universe that we are ready for this. We have always been ready for this. Yet now is the time that we get to finally experience it. Thank you for allowing me to share this with you and for watching this video. I wish you well. Namaste.